Hello everyone, this is Foxcat, and welcome to another reaction video. Today we're going to be reacting a video that came out today. This video is called, as you can see from the title, Pokemon Makes No Sense. I can't wait to see this. I saw a little bit of it, but not a whole lot. So I'm going to go ahead and say this. Marco is the one who created it, and I'm just wondering, I think I remember who Marco is, but I'll have to see if it's true. Anyways, he released this video, and I realized, probably going to react to it. Of course, the link will be down in the description down below. Let's do this. Oops, sorry.
Macro here through the beat-in clap. I'm coming to you with the brand new Poké-Rap. Not a rap about the entire Pokédex, just about the ones whose typing makes no sense. Charizard should be a dragon, of course. Psyduck and Golduck should have the psychic force. Gyarados should have been a dragon too, and Sunflora should have been fireproof. For some reason, Breloom is a fighting type. Vibrava and Flygon are just dragonflies. Garchomp is basically a big old shark. Incineroar's designed like a wrestling star. Golurk could have been a steel or a rock, but either way, he'd still suck. Florges is literally made of...
Okay, first of all, why does Golurk suck? I actually think he's a very powerful Pokemon either way. Powerful ghost type Pokemon. Second of all, you better be glad that the Pokemon community has not really slither and literally beat you up for saying Incineroar should be a fighting type. That's the reason why they had to change it to a fire dark type. I mean, it was already planned, of course, but that's the reason why they trolled a little bit with the fandom, because they don't want a fire fighting type anymore. If you say that, you're dead. You be... That's a fact.
Grass. Don't even get me started on Probopass. Guja should have been a poison since it looks gross. Same thing with Guzzler, don't at me bros. Phalanx is literally a steel knight. And why is Blacephalon a ghost type?
Because it looks like a freaking clown. I don't think this guy ever seen the movie It. That's actually a reason why. Plus,
Paramoso looks like a fairy who's elegant and back to Probopass. Never mind, I can't. Now, these Pokemon typings make no sense. Oh yeah, I forgot. Screw you, Farfetch'd! I go to Vermilion City with the Spearow, and I'm thinking, wow, look at this Farfetch'd. It's gonna be awesome. And then guess what? I traded away, and I get this stupid Farfetch'd. That Spearow and I had a bond. We went through Mount Moon together, dude.
I am super confused on what I'm looking at. This is probably going to be garbage. Makes no sense.
As usual, I asked you guys on my Twitter, what you thought makes no sense about Pokemon. And per usual, you guys came in clutch. But before I read your comments, there's one thing that more recently has been bothering me about Pokemon. Why are these cards worth thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars?
Believe me, I agree with that. It is not just Pokemon cards. Why is every, like, I get their collectibles, and I can't deny how much money I had to put into Pokemon cards, but still, why does they have to be thousands of dollars? Why they're so rare?
Look at this. Look at this. You got $6,000, $25,000, $12,000. People are buying this. People are bidding on this right now. This is insane. Oh my god, who's buying this? Do I know anybody that has a box of these Pokemon cards?
I do. I literally do. I can get up right now and show you guys. What the fuck?
Yes, we have a sealed base set unlimited box, which comes with multiple holos and a chance at getting Alakazam, Mewtwo, Chansey, Venusaur, Blastoise, and of course, Charizard. And you might recognize the guy that handed me the box as
No, I don't.
We did a video together where we drew your tweets, remember? Well, he's been collecting Pokemon cards since 2008, and he had a really cool idea where we would sell each pack individually, and then we'd open up the box live on stream for the people that bought the packs. If you are interested in purchasing a pack or two, or all of them, please DM me on Twitter at The Macro Show, or
I wish I can't. I'm good. I got too many Pokemon cards.
Once we sell all 36 packs, I will live stream the pack opening on YouTube. Not on Twitch, here on YouTube. So share this video with your friends or family that are really into into Pokemon card collecting because they might be interested in
I may actually
but
watch
now
that.
Pokemon
Actually,
makes no sense.
Pokemeat.
Omen says, they say Pokemon are their friends, but they eat meat. Which Pokemon are they eating? Miltanks?
That
Tauros?
is
Is
so
there a Gordon
true.
Ramsay of this universe that's so good at making Ampharos chops? And honestly, here's a question for the comments. Which Pokemon tastes the best?
I
I
don't
wonder
know.
which regions eat which type of food. So I wonder if, like, in Kanto region, you're not supposed to eat Growlithes, but they eat them over in Sinnoh. Also,
Oh my gosh. And what's funny is there's actually two things. I gotta get back to Pokemon Theories fast. Like, I'm already planning to do one already, but I gotta.
would fire types be spicy? And would there be vegans in this universe? Because they couldn't just eat Bellsprouts like they're sentient beings. You know what? It's better not to think about it.
Legal.
Maya C asks, how is it even legal? This is essentially like dogfighting. These are pets that you train to.
Well, what do you expect? They love them. It's a long story.
Fight
You have to
power
actually
lines.
look at
And we're
this
stuck in these little balls, which
Pokemon.
nobody really knows what's inside those balls, honestly. I think they just sleep in there. And the only time they get to go out is when you either play with them for like a minute or when you make
Oh, this is a car. I was saying, what is that creepy?
them fight and they faint. They're like on the brink of death always, but you always revive them back. The better question should be, why don't Pokemon rise up? They're clearly stronger and better than humans in almost every way.
Trust me, you'd be surprised on why they don't. And also, if you want to rise up fanfics, go to fanfiction.
I
Just
don't understand
saying.
how humans have control over Pokemon in this world when Pokemon can literally cause earthquakes and tsunamis and can melt people's minds. It's pretty silly unless the Pokeballs also control their mind or something. Nobody really knows the technology of the Pokeballs, but until we do, it makes no
Hold on.
sense.
Well, Lord.
Francisco asks, why is Wailord, the biggest Pokemon, so light? Like, damn, if he weighs 880 pounds, his or her BMI
Because
is
he's based off a float. He actually flies off. How do you guys not know this? Like, yes, he's probably heavy, but what the heck?
I understand BMI, so it's probably a bad thing. But either way, yeah, Wailord is essentially like a balloon. There's nothing in there but air. Could you imagine if you Dynamax Wailord? You'd be the size of a freaking football field. But you think that's weird? Jolly asks, why can Wailord mate with the Skitty?
I know. I actually know what they're talking about because I heard about this. The reason being is, and there's a saying, but I forgot what the saying was called. But the reason being is since whales and cats are both mammals and they're actually in the same field group, that's why. Even though that makes, again, weird sense, no sense, but it's Pokemon. I mean, this is like trying to make sense of Mario. Literally trying to make sense of Mario here. Which is kind of reason why I am like shaking my head back and forth. Like, why are you even making this video? You can't make sense of a video game unless it has non-fiction or realistic fiction. If it's realistic fiction, then you can make some sense out of it. This is not realistic fiction. This is definitely fictitious.
This humongous whale can mate with a Skitty. No joke. I can't answer this question, and I don't want to get demonetized. I just want you to think about it.
Wait, that's a lesson. I just explained in the simplest terms. It's because both of them are based off of mammals and both of them are in the same field group of the Pokemon. How is that demonetizing? That makes what you okay.
Bluestorm16 says it makes no sense that Growlithe can't learn Growl, Kecleon can't learn Camouflage, and Wooper can learn Fire, Ice, and Thunder Punch.
That's because they have abilities with that, Smarty.
Oh my gosh, if Growlithe can't learn Growl and Kecleon can't learn Camouflage, next thing you're gonna tell me that flying type like Gyarados or Scyther can't learn Fly. Oh my god! And Wooper,
For reasons.
Fist can punch? Like, I can't even punch. Well, according to Topperson, Ghastly can learn Fire and Ice Punch as well, which to me makes even less sense because that guy.
Because his Volgan has hands. Plus, also he actually uses the gas thing as hands.
He doesn't even have legs. There are no limbs on this boy. My theory is though that Ghastly does have hands. You just never see them.
No, you do. He actually uses it through the
don't have hands, but they do. You know, they just kind of hide them. But yeah, it's pretty stupid.
That's not stupid. The anime. Oh gosh.
Wax says, in the anime, how can Ash's Pikachu almost beat Eladios but lose to Trip Snivy? Hold up, hold up, hold up. No anime questions here. This isn't an anime channel. This is a gaming channel. Get out of here, you weeb.
Really? Really? That is essentially part of Pokemon. In fact, most people grew up watching the anime rather than playing the video games. And I'm kind of like an example of that, except it's not the anime, it's the cards. Really?
Lord Wynn
Well,
asks, if Macargo's hotter than the sun, how are we alive?
that is a good question,
You're thinking
though.
about this all wrong. Have you never looked up? Just look up at the sun.
That's stupid. Really?
Macargo is the sun.
Really? Marco is the sun. Really? But it is a good question because his Pokedex actually says that he's so fire he can burst into flames. People in flames because he's so hot. Because he's based off of magma. But, you know, it's Pokemon. They can survive it.
His name is BS asks, so if Arceus is the creator of the Pokemon world, then who created humans? Did God? Does God exist? Did God make Arceus? Did Arceus make God? It's so mind-boggling.
Oh my god. In the Pokemon games, Arceus is technically a symbolic to God. And Mew is a symbolic to Jesus. I know that's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, but that is somewhat of a fact. It was Mew who created most of the Pokemon. And Arceus did a little bit, but Arceus was the one who created humans. Who played these I mean, I understand if you don't play the games, because that makes perfect sense. But if you haven't played the games, then why are you asking these questions? They make no... It doesn't say... This should be more like people who haven't played Pokemon don't understand. Because, believe me, I understand completely if you haven't played the game before. Because it sounds like I'm speaking blah blah to you, and I believe me, like blah blah blah. But to have people who play Pokemon question this stuff, I mean, have you followed the lore? I mean, I get if you don't want to play it for the story, but people should pay attention. What the hell?
So if you capture Arceus, you basically captured God. So that means you have the power of God in the hands of a 10-year-old. I really don't like that Arceus is called the Pokemon God, because it makes him seem like he's the most amazing legendary when he's not even the best legendary out there. I think it's more of like a mythological story behind it. It's like a folklore they tell kids, like how there's a ghastly under your bed and stuff, or the Kukui. Or it is...
You know the worst part is Arceus. Really? I just got taught. Never mind. Arceus is in a legendary. It's a mythical Pokemon. Believe it or not.
In that case, oh my Arceus, what have we done?
Remember.
Jace asks, how do they forget moves? Like, just remember, bro. I just love it.
Oh my gosh. Really? You're asking that?
I picture Jace looking at his little Pikachu and just goes like, use Thunderbolt, and the Pikachu doesn't know how to do it, and Jace is like, bruh. Like, just remember, bro.
Tree. Oh my gosh,
Jalen
no.
asks, why are the trees in Sword and Shield from the PS1? That's a solid point. I do believe that the PlayStation 1 has a solid case against Nintendo. Sony, you should go to court and sue Nintendo until they fix those trees and make them look like a modern day console's tree. I mean, look at...
Oh my god. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you literally fucking kidding me? Okay, for those who are not getting the joke or the question, because I think this is more like a joke question than anything, pretty much it's another complaint about the trees, because during the Pokedex, the Brexit bullcrap thingy-majig, back when Sword and Shield, all those hate towards it, one of the popular meme jokes was the trees, which, like, first of all, you can't own a design of a tree unless there's reasons for it. They're just generic trees. That's like you're trying to copyright a cloud here. What the hell? And the thing about that is The trees look perfectly fine. I mean, I understand people may not like the design, but it looks like a generic tree. Why would they? You're really far-fetching, by the way. You're really grabbing onto straws and really reaching if you're trying to make fun of the trees. Oh my gosh. And really, PlayStation 1? My question is to these people, have they ever even touched a PlayStation 1? Because, trust me, that does not look like a PlayStation 1 tree. I play freaking Spiral, like before, because, I back at my other place, or my parents' place, they have a PlayStation 2, and I actually played a lot with it with PlayStation 1 and 2 because you can play both. And point being, that does not look like PlayStation 1. What the little F? That's like saying the other thing, it looks like a Minecraft tree. Oh my gosh.
That's clearly straight from Tomb Raider. Blatant placement.
Really?
So that's what makes no sense about Pokemon. If you like this video and you want a part 2, let me know in the comments.
No, I don't want a part 2. I think this part Goo Goo would need to go that. Crap. I mean, no offense, though. That's on you.
Later. It's a pun this time. Like normally it's...
Really? Okay, that's enough. Okay, I generally do not know what to say. I will say that I won't fully hate on the video because that's his opinion, and I can somewhat expect that, but really, I have to question these people. Like, I don't even know what to say anymore. Like, really? But I don't even know what to say anymore. Just at the fact that that's really was a dumb video. I'm glad I reacted it, though, because that's really... Like, again, I understand that people can't make sense, but here's the thing. Pokemon is fictions, and some of the stuff that these people keep complaining about is so stupid. Like, I remember when I did my review on Pokemon Sword and Shield, I remember beforehand, which I added into the review, was there was this one guy on YouTuber that Master Doom did with his other channel. I don't know if he deleted it or not. But pretty much there was this guy was complaining, where's the sword and shield? Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, first of all, he was obviously talking about Ink Slash, and Ink Slash was already originally in the game. So, blah, blah, blah there. I mean, Based On wasn't in there yet, but I think he is in there, but I gotta double check that. I don't know. I haven't been completing Pokedex. But the point is, Ink Slash was in there, and I'm like, he was like, are you taking a baseball? And I'm like, are you drunk? Or on high weed or heroin, because it's, and even then, there is Sword and Shield because the mascots are based off there. This freaking dog has a sword in his mouth, for Christ's sake. It, like, the complaints is, like I said, it's like grabbing straws at this point. I mean, I'm not saying that, the other problem is, I'm not saying that you have the right to criticize. I understand that. And believe me, I have a few critiques as well with, other games, including Pokemon as well. I will admit there are a few issues, but the way they critique sometimes, it's questions that are critique or they're just on shrooms. Like, the thing is, when it comes to critiquing, it's best not to really grasp for straws and try to look on positive sides. And even then, yes, the good thing is, and I'm trying to make sure to say it correctly because I know I'm going to cuckoo this out, but it's best, like, saying let people enjoy things is not a defense on how bad it is. The better defense is you need to critique better. You need to look up the game, you actually have to play the game, and you have to understand it. Then you critique. That's what's really the problem with this whole Pokédex thing. And again, I understand that no people are going to understand Pokemon. That's fine. Heck, but my problem is your critiquing better be on point. Or otherwise it's just going to look like disaster area. Like blood. It makes you look like a dummy. Like, really, I mean, seriously, those questions aren't even questions. Those are probably just nutcases, apparently. Like, I'm not going to say not all of them are bad. I'm going to say some of them are understandable because, to be fair, that's true. But that's why there's theories, and even then, there have been proofs by Nintendo to explain a lot of things. So the point is, these questions, like, huh? Like, and I get it's more of a joke video. I know this is obviously a joke video, because, you know, it is, and you can always tell, but really, this joke video just shows how bad the Pokemon fandom is now, to the point where I'm just questioning, like, oh boy, let's just hope that Generation 9 can at least fix this. But yeah, this was Pokemon, whoops, sorry, I got Pokemon Makes No Sense, which obviously this video, or technically that video, makes no sense. Again, the video's in the description down below. I'm snapping out of here. Bye bye.